everyone, welcome to today's unboxing with Yoseka video. I am really happy about what's in this box in front of me today. Today we're going to be unboxing the new Sailor Shikiori 5th anniversary Minori fountain pen. This one was a huge surprise when it came out, and it was announced recently, and I have just been in love with it. And I didn't see it coming, even though it's obviously the 5th anniversary of Shikiori. For those of you who don't know, Sailor Shikiori is a series of fountain pens and inks from Sailor in Japan, and they have released different pens and inks that are inspired by the 4 seasons across the year. So there is Sailor Shikiori fountain pens, and each one of these collections, there's a fountain pen that's correlated to each season of the year, so inspired by the colors of winter, spring, summer, and fall. And we see this across collections of ink and new collections of fountain pens from Sailor over the last 5 years. And it is the 5th anniversary of Shikiori, and Shikiori is I don't know, everything Shikiori has just been really pretty. There's a lot of glitter detail in the Shikiori collection, a lot of very earthy, natural colors inspired by nature, obviously. So it's a popular collection that we see from Sailor, and there's a lot of big fans, including myself, and I think a lot of us here at Yoseka. So this 5th anniversary pen was surely to be a very beautiful one. So I'm really excited about this one. It is in this box in front of me today, and this pen, unlike other Sailor Shikiori pens, is actually a 1911S shape. So I guess we will dive right into the box right here, and I'll just start unboxing it. It is a bit of a larger box in this that comes with this pen, because it actually comes with a bottle of ink as well, and it's a new color of ink that we haven't seen. It's not in the Sailor Shikiori collection, and they call it a color changing ink, and we'll talk a little bit more about the story behind this pen and the significance of the colors of this pen. So here we have the Sailor Shikiori 5th anniversary Minori pen box. It comes in this larger box, and it says Shikiori. It's like embossed and foil printed on here. It's really nice pretty box. This pen is actually inspired by a grain of rice. So because this pen is inspired by a grain of rice, that is actually why they have chosen the shape to be a 1911S, because the body of the pen more closely resembles the shape of a grain of rice. Okay, so let's take a look at this pen, I guess. So here is just telling you a little bit more about like the pen and what it looks like and the colors of the pen. This is like your standard Sailor warranty card that you get, and some instructions on how to operate a fountain pen if it's your first one. So this is the pen here. Let me take it out of the body of the box. Give everyone a closer look of this pen. So we have a few different colors, and obviously this is a unique shape for Sailor Shikiori, because most of the Sailor Shikiori pens that we see with the gold nibs here in the US are Pro Gear Slims with the flat top, but this is actually a 1911S because of that rice shape. So the colors of this pen are actually inspired by the story or the journey of growing rice throughout the 4 seasons. So in the winter, when you are planting your grains of your rice in rice paddies, you can see the reflection of a clear blue sky in the water, and that is the reason why the barrel of this pen is this kind of light sky blue. Then in the springtime, when the grains are first shooting up, you are seeing these light green shoots of rice shooting up from the rice paddies, and that's why this section here is green. And then we have the clear cap over here with gold glitter inside the cap. And the reason that this color is gold is because actually when rice is ready to harvest, it turns into this golden yellow color. So we see sort of like the journey that a grain of rice takes from being planted to the time of its harvest in this pen. And I think it's pretty beautiful. And I'm really excited because the colors of this pen, specifically the cap, the way they've incorporated the glitter detail in this is really, really beautiful. I don't know if you can tell under camera, I'm gonna try to spin it, but it seems like they've really incorporated layers of glitter into the pen, so it seems a little bit more dimensional in this pen, in the cap, and it's really, really pretty as you're spinning it. So here's a look at the whole pen. Let's put that on the table and let's go back to the box. In the box, you also get your standard Sailor Shikiori 20 milliliter bottle of ink, but this is a new color that we're gonna swatch soon and see what it's like. There's a story behind the color of the ink, and it's inspired by the rice because it's a color changing ink, and it goes from being a green, and then as it dries, it changes into like a golden brown yellow from what I've seen. I haven't tried it yet, so we're gonna get to see together later, but that is inspired by what the rice plant looks like as it's growing out of the rice paddies. So we'll get to see this ink color. I'm really excited about this converter too. Let's take a look at this converter. This converter is so pretty. It's your standard Sailor size, but it actually has like a white section here as opposed to the black, which I think, I mean, let's look at it in the pen, because typically because the barrel is like semi-transparent, semi-translucent, you would be able to see the black on the converter over there poking through the body, and I feel like that could be really disruptive, but because it's white, you just see like a shadow as opposed to like a dark spot in the pen. So that is what the pen looks like with the converter, and when you're holding it up to the light, you can see that converter, but otherwise I think it doesn't obstruct the translucence of the barrel as much. All right, so that's the pen, and it's a 1911S, so it is a 14 karat medium fine nib, which Sailor Shikiori pens only come with medium fine nibs. They don't come with their full lineup of 7. Okay, so let's look at what this ink looks like. I'm really excited to check this color out, and I actually have my Origin pen here that I'm going to be dipping into this ink because I am excited to try it out. Or should I just do, yeah, let's take a look. So I have my Origin pen here, and I just changed my mind. I'm just gonna fully ink up this pen. It's a clean pen, and I'm just gonna go for it. Okay. Try that one more time. Okay. That pen wipe off. And I have my Hobonichi here. We have some Tomoe River paper, but I feel like I'm really becoming more precious with the Tomoe River around here now that it's really like ending. So I'm just gonna use the Tomoe River paper that I have in my Hobonichi. Okay, so this is the, oh, I just wrote Shaler. Whoops. Sailor Shikiori 5th anniversary. Minori Ink. Oh yeah, it's definitely going on like this light green. And then as it's drying, it is becoming darker, which is really cool, just like a grain of rice would over the 4 seasons. So that's what the ink color looks like. It is, you can see it's still drying on this last bit over here where I wrote, and maybe I will do a swatch as well. Okay, I'm back with a cotton swab because my writing is so small and that nib is very fine. Here you go, I'm gonna dip this in, and you guys maybe can see that better. So there you have it. That's the color of the Minori ink. And you can see that over time it darkens to this brown, whereas it first goes on quite light. I'm pretty obsessed with this color actually. It's really nice. Okay. So guys, there you have it. That is the closer look of the Sailor Shikiori 5th Anniversary Minori Fountain Pen. It's a 1911 S body, which is special for Sailor Shikiori. They usually do Pro Gear Slim models, and that I really think it does resemble and really reminds me of a grain of rice and the harvest that it goes through throughout the 4 seasons. It comes with this 20 milliliter bottle of ink, which is a special color that we haven't seen in the Sailor Shikiori line before, and it also comes with a converter that is in a new color that we haven't seen before. Let us know in the comments if you got one, what you're thinking of the color, how you like the gold and the green and the blue all together, what you think of the combinations. Thanks for watching. Bye!